Hey guys, it's Yvette, and guess what I got today? Yay, my sew sampler. I feel like I'm the last one who ever gets my sew sampler. I don't know why. I'm sitting there on Facebook and everybody's posting about how great their sew sampler is, and then I see other people making their YouTube video about the sew sampler and blah. I'm just like, why am I always the last person to get my sew sampler? I'm obsessed now about when I'm getting my sew sampler. But I did cut my tape. I am ready to open this sucker. Let's get it going. Okay. So the theme this month for October 2018 is just my type. And I just lost the thing. Stuff's flying out the bottom. And this little thing that flew out is the card that tells us about everything that's inside. And naturally, I'm not going to look at that yet because I like it to be a surprise. And then when I lift this out, on the back, they always give us something. It says, enjoy 10% off a purchase of $40 or more. Okay, that's a great offer. One-time use and for Sew Sampler members only. Offer expires November 20th at midnight. Okay. Then we have this little card that says Perfect 10 Book and Ruler by It's So Emma. Pick yours up today. I do like that it's spiral bound. The Perfect 10 quilt, it says on the back, says 16 fabulous quilts featuring our new Perfect 10 ruler. And okay, I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I'm definitely going to go check it out because I love It's So Emma, and I do like some pattern books. I have to go and check out if they'll give us a couple of samples of what's inside. So I might pick that up. That's plus then I have 10% off. I don't know. Hopefully they let you use it on that. I guess I'll find out. Okay, then I have we have a Quilter Label set. It's a 12 pack. It looks like that. And let's see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, so basically, I'm just going to say, this really isn't my thing. I get that they're not bad looking. These are the black ones. They have, probably, 6 of each, I guess? Yeah, there's 6 of each, black and white. The black ones, you've got that on one side, and then on the back it says Sewist with a 1 in there. And then the white ones look like that, and then say Quilter with a 3. I don't know. Here's my opinion. I think, sorry, I'm picking my bra strap up. I think that there might be some more modern quilters who might go for the quilter with a 3 in it or the sewist with a 1 in it. I don't see a lot of more traditional quilters probably not liking that. I don't know. This is just my opinion. I really don't know. I really wouldn't use it because if I'm making a quilt, I would prefer to put something on it that is gonna either have a space where I can put my name and date and who I made it for and what the occasion was. That's the kind I like. So, if anybody likes these and would like them, I'd be happy to send them to you if you really love them, or I'll just keep them and put them in a giveaway, and maybe somebody will like them. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're fine. It's just not my cup of tea, that's all. Just because it's just not how I label things. Plus, it's I have my own labels, because I make stuff, and I have my own Etsy shop, so I have labels that I had made that has my company name on it. So those are the type I'll use. So that's why I wouldn't use them. But I think they're perfectly fine for other people who might want a little hang tag or something. Those are cute. Okay, the fabric this month, it's by Moda. And I think, okay, so it's, I'm not really sure. Let me open it up because you guys know I'm gonna like at least show you. It looks like it's a half of a jelly roll because this is the small one. So what do they call that? I don't remember. Do they call it like a pixie roll or a I don't remember. But it's by Chic. It's Modern Backgrounds, More Paper. I actually like this because you like the low volume and stuff that you need like for backgrounds and everything. I like whenever there is a specific line that will have that kind of stuff. I like that. And I think I've actually seen this one in like fat quarters or something, and they are really nice. So here is the name of the, why is it not focusing? Focus! Well, hopefully you can see that. The print is really small. It's like really tight, but it's Modern Backgrounds, More Paper? More Paper. Chic. And that's Chic, and it's for Moda. And yeah, I do like these. I sort of wish that it wasn't in 2.5 strips, though. I think I would have preferred to get this in like a charm pack or something. Because usually, I mean, this is great for like borders, but if I'm going to use it as like background, it's difficult because you'd have to like sew these together and stuff like that. But there might be a project in here that I haven't gotten to yet, and that explains exactly why we got the little baby jelly roll. So let's keep looking. Okay, so this says we have 3 yards of ready-to-use pleated quilt sleeve. Quilter's hang-up. Don't go sleeveless. Okay, so here's the packaging. And on the back it says, let us help you finish your quilt. Easy to use, saves time, streamlined, patented design, allows art to hang flat. Designed by a quilt shop owner / teacher. Regulation size of 4 inches tall. Available in unbleached muslin or black. Okay, and so here's how you would do it. Attach it to your quilt. I mean, I'm assuming that you sew it on. Maybe it'll say inside. Hold up. Guess I gotta open it up. I thought it was gonna be like a little, like, thing that would reseal, but I guess not. Okay. Let's check it out. Maybe it'll have like more instructions. Oh! Okay, so here's what it looks like. And there is a little instruction sheet. Instructions for attaching the quilt sleeve. Measure width across the top of the quilt from side to side. Roll quilt sleeve out and cut sleeve 1 inch less than the measurement of the quilt top width. Turn each end of the sleeve toward the inside 1/4 inch and press with a hot gun. Then turn in again 1/4 inch and press again. Okay. Top stitch the circular hem to finish off both ends. Do not sew the sleeve closed. You should have a tube of fabric. Good thing they said that. Because, you know, good thing they said that. For quilts with a binding that has not yet been attached. With the gusset RV... Okay, you know what? There's a whole bunch of instructions. but it does tell you how to do it. There's a lot of instructions. I'm not going to read all of this. Okay, well, I'll look into that. Okay, so we got that. That's good to try. Okay, it's not gonna, I can't get it back in there. That's okay. This says, okay, Xbox Basics. Quilting has never been easier. It's some kind of a ruler. Grab a jelly roll or your favorite pre-cuts. It's so basics. It's so fun. For 2.5-inch strips. So this is the one for 2.5-inch strips. Your essential tool for fabric pre-cuts. See instructions inside. All right, so that's what it looks like. That's the ruler. Okay. General instructions. Before you get started, you should remove the protective paper backing from the template. Then place non-slip film or discs to both sides of the template. Now you're ready. They didn't even put that on there? Okay. All right. The Basics uses 2.5-inch strips. These can be ready cut, for example, jelly roll, or you can cut your own. Any pattern that can be made with the regular Basics can be made with the Baby Basics. You'll use 1.5-inch strips instead and have itsy bitsy blocks. Patterns are available in many different designs. Okay. To get started on a simple project, sew 3 strips together on the long sides, press the seams to the center strip. Now place the Basics on the strips, placing the lines on the seams. Okay, so once you have 3 strips sewn together, you'll lay this like this on the seams, and then when you cut, it'll be like, you'll get that design. You see what I'm saying? Where it's like it'll be like funky design like that. And then they're saying that you can do all kinds of designs with it. You can do this, or you can do them like that, or I guess you could put them all lined up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting all deep into it. I'm just looking at it really quickly. But you see how the strips are, and then you'll put the thing on like that where it's lined up with the lines. Boop. Trying to get it in the camera. That's not working. Okay, and then I see a quilt pattern that looks like, it looks like you would use that Basics ruler with it, because then they talk on the back about how here's your fabric and there's your ruler. What else do you need? You'll need 2/3 of a yard of borders, 1/2 yard of binding, 1 1/4 yard for backing. They do have a finishing kit available if you'd like to do that. Your finishing kit only includes the border and the binding. The backing yardage is available separately. Okay, and so for that, you would make a finished quilt of 35.5 inches by 35.5 inches. So it's a little mini quilt. And okay, so that's the pattern. Okay, so I get where they were going with all this. And actually, I don't know that I particularly like this design, because I'm really not into that X thing, but I'm sort of liking like this one and this one. Maybe come up with something on my own. I'm not really liking that one, but I think the ruler's kind of cool. I get the concept. That's cool. Okay, and then of course, the barn recipe. I think y'all know I'm just not into barn blocks. You know, it is what it is. They come up with something for the year, and then you either like it or you don't like it. It's not their fault. I just don't care for it. That's all. Anywho, so that's the box for this month. You know, a couple of months ago, I started getting a lot of comments from people who were saying that I was being very negative about the sewsampler. And my goal is not to be negative. My goal is just to be honest about like how I feel about it. And so the bottom line on this box for me is that I can see that at least everything is pretty much a cohesive package, okay? So we've got the ruler, and then we've got this pattern, whether you like it or not, but then they also have examples in here of other things that you can put together, and I mean, you could do whatever you want. I do think that the ruler's kind of cool. I do. I don't like that it doesn't have the non-skid back, but I'm just spoiled rotten. So, I don't know. To me, I don't see why you couldn't put that on there, but that's just me. I don't like the ones that we buy and put on I don't like those. I mean, I just won't use them. I like the creative grids or whatever it's called. I'm terrible with names, but you know what I'm talking about. The creative grids, I think. Those are my favorite rulers. I love I love them. And so, but I do think this is a cool one. I get why it's in here, and I think it's great to be introduced to it. I do. Okay. Whether or not it's something I use, you know, and then this, I'm really not going to use. I have to say, like, overall, just for me, personally, I'm not really feeling it. The only, I do like the ruler, but that's, and I do like this fabric, because I like the low volume. I like that. So I like the fabric. I like the ruler. Everything else, that's me. I'm not being a hater. That's just how I feel about it. And you know, the fabric and the ruler, I'm happy with. I'm trying to think. We paid what, like 22. I mean, we don't pay a cajillion dollars for this box, so I get it. What do we pay, like $30? Just under $30. That's pretty close for the... Anywho, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I mean, there's got to be loads of people out there who love all of this. I mean, because we're all different. Everybody likes different stuff. So I really am interested in hearing what you guys have to say. And any ideas you might have with any of this stuff. I mean, I know I would love to read them, and I'm sure everybody else would love to hear what you have to say too, especially if you've got some great ideas. We all love to share ideas. So put down below all your comments, and I can't wait to read them. I'll see you next month. Bye.